Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Your mom just told me that your father has passed away. How are you holding up?
Oh, hey, Jen. Yeah, I'm doing about as good as can be expected. It was so unexpected. I mean, none of us saw this coming. I just can't believe he's gone. Didn't have the best relationship with him, but still, he was my dad.
I know. I can't imagine what you're going through. Is there anything I can do to help you? Is there anything you need?
No, I don't think so. I just need some time to process all this.
Of course, sweetie. I'll deal with everything. You don't need to worry about anything. I'll make your favorite dinner tonight and we can just relax and think about nothing tonight. Okay? I'll also get your favorite dessert and some beer too. You can just sit back and do nothing.
Oh, that's sweet and all, but when I said that I wanted some time to process, I kind of meant on my own.
On your own?
Yeah, like, I'm gonna spend some time at my mom's place. I just think that I should be with her during this time. She's not gonna know what to do without him, so I really need to be there for her right now. You understand, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course. Your mom must be completely distraught. I completely understand. I can pack you a bag if you'd like, just to make sure you've got everything you need.
No, it's fine. I'll pack it when I get back home. There's some things that I want to make sure are in there, and it's just easier if I do it myself.
Oh, okay. Is there anything at all I can do for you?
No, just give me the space I need.
Okay then. Well, I guess I'll see you later when you come home to pack, and then, well, whenever you feel ready to come home again.
Yeah, I'm not sure when that'll be, but thanks for waiting and stuff.
Yeah, of course. I'm always here for you. I love you.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you later.
Okay, I'll see you later. Hey babe, how are you doing? How's your mom as well? Are you both holding up okay? Anthony?
Huh? Oh, Jenny, yeah, we're doing okay, I guess. I'm still not certain that I should leave my mom yet, though. I think I might have to stay with her for a few more days, maybe up to a week. I don't really know. All I do know is that my mom isn't ready to be on her own yet.
Oh, that's okay. I know you just want to be there for your mom and do the best that you can do to make sure that she's okay. I can always come over though. I can bring some food, as I doubt your mom will want to cook anything at the minute. I could also bring you some extra clothes or anything else that you might need.
No, it's fine. You don't need to come over.
I honestly don't mind, Anthony. Let me help out. At least a little bit.
Look, I told you that I don't want you coming over, so stop trying to force your way into this. My father's death has nothing to do with you. In fact, I don't want you coming to his funeral either. You just need to back off and leave me alone. Got it?
What? Why are you being so mean and short with me?
Because, frankly, you're annoying me.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, well, I told you that I wanted to be alone, and you're here trying to shove your way into my life and into my mom's life too. I don't want you coming over here, and if I did, I would have asked you. You shouldn't just be inviting yourself somewhere you're not wanted.
Well, as your wife, I feel as if it's my duty to try and help you through this difficult time. You and your mom. I don't get why you're getting so upset. All I'm trying to do is make sure that you're both okay and that you're both getting everything you want and need.
Well, the thing I want from you right now is for you to go away. That's it.
Well, fine then. If that's what you want.
It is, and like I said, I don't want you coming to his funeral either. I only want family there.
But I am your family.
Precisely, you're my family, not my mom and dad's. You have nothing to do with them, so you can just go to work or whatever the day of the funeral.
Seriously? After 5 years of marriage, you still don't count me as a part of your family? That's really messed up.
Oh, don't make this about you. My dad is the one who died. You really shouldn't be trying to make everything about you at this point in time.
I'm not making this about me. I am sorry that your dad has died. However, the way you are acting is completely uncalled for. I understand that people mourn in their own ways and that mourning doesn't necessarily follow a strict pattern, but I am not going to sit back and let you be so horrible to me. That's not happening.
Well, there's nothing you can do about it, so you're just gonna have to deal with it.
No, I'm not.
What are you gonna do about it, huh? That's right, nothing. You're my wife, so you have to just do what I tell you to. So if I tell you not to annoy me anymore, then you're gonna have to do that. And you just have to accept it when I act however I want to.
No, I actually don't. I'm not going to let you treat me like that. I'm your wife, not your dog. And if you're going to try and treat me like rubbish, then you can just stay at your mom's place until you're ready to apologize.
That's fine by me. It just means that I'll finally get that peace and quiet that I've been wanting.
God, what is up with you? You are acting like a complete asshole.
What a nice thing to say to someone who's just lost his father.
Yeah, well, it's true. And if your dad could see how you're treating me right now, he'd be ashamed of you. And you know it.
Whatever, just leave me alone, would you?
Sure, fine. Whatever. See you whenever.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Hope, how are you doing? I'm so sorry about your loss.
Oh, Jenny, thank you. I'm doing, well, in all honesty, I'm doing terribly. I constantly miss him, and I don't know what I'm doing half of the time. I feel like there's a piece of me missing, you know? I'm just grateful that Anthony has you to help him get through all this. You have been such a rock to him. He seems as if he's processing everything quite well whenever he pops around.
Huh? What do you mean when he pops around? Isn't he staying with you at the minute?
Staying with me? No, he's not been here. In fact, he hasn't been over too often despite what has happened. I thought he would be over more considering his father has just passed away. But I thought that perhaps he was finding comfort in you, which I was quite happy with as well. You are his wife and a wonderful one at that.
Oh, well, thank you, Hope. The fact that you have such faith in me as a wife really means a lot to me.
I mean it. I know that you do your best to make sure that Anthony is well looked after and loved. I don't think you could have found a better woman to be with. You truly are a wonderful daughter-in-law, and if I had ever been blessed to have a daughter, I hope she would have been just like you.
Thank you, Hope. I hope you know that I couldn't have asked for a better mother-in-law either. You are extremely kind, and I'm so sorry this terrible thing has happened to you. Philip was such a lovely man as well. You were lucky to have him.
Yeah, I guess I was. Thank you, Jenny.
Well, if you don't mind, I can pop around later and bring you some food if you'd like. We can then just chat and spend some time reminiscing if that would help at all.
Yes, I think I would like that very much. I haven't really had a chance to just talk about Phil, as everyone seems to think that simply mentioning his name will leave me in tears. I mean, don't get me wrong, it will, but I would still like to talk about all of the good memories that we've had with someone who knew him as well. I think it would help.
Well then, I'll make my way over. I should be able to get to yours at about 7? Is that okay?
Yes, that sounds lovely. Will Anthony be coming with you?
Oh, he's not really feeling up to reminiscing just yet. He's still quite broken up about it all.
That's okay. I understand. I'll be happy to just have a girls' evening then.
Okay, I'll see you soon then.
I'll see you soon. And Jenny, thank you again. You truly are a treasure.
So he's not actually been staying with his mom? Where has he been running off to then? Because if he's not staying with you, and he's not staying with his mom, he's got to be going somewhere.
Yeah, I know. But I have no clue where he's going. You don't think he's with another woman, do you?
Well,
You do?
it's not something that I want to believe, but it does seem like the most likely scenario, doesn't it? I mean, he's lying to you about where he's going. He's been really weird with you, attitude-wise, being short and rude and just horrible in general. I honestly can't think of a reason why, except for the idea that he's seeing someone else and he's trying to keep it from you.
But why would he do that? I've been a good wife, so I don't know why he would cheat on me.
I have no clue either. I mean, if I were a guy, I would never let you go. But men are stupid sometimes. Who knows what goes through their head?
Yeah, I guess.
Look, try not to think about it too much. You've got the funeral tomorrow, and you need to be there for Hope and to grieve yourself. After that, you can start trying to uncover Anthony's weird behavior.
Yeah, you're right. First and foremost, I need to be there for Hope. And even if Anthony doesn't want to go with me to the funeral, I know Hope would like me to be there, and so I'm going to go.
I think it would be best if you did go, for Hope's sake. Let me know how everything goes tomorrow, and if you need to come over tomorrow evening for a few drinks and to just mourn, then you know my door is always open.
Thank you, Paige. I honestly couldn't ask for a better friend.
Well, it's what I'm here for. Love you, girl.
Love you too. Oh my god, Paige. You will not believe what just happened.
Jenny? Is the funeral over already?
No, not entirely. I mean, the church part of the funeral is over. The wake is about to begin, but I'm not going.
Huh? Why not?
Because I finally discovered the reason why Anthony didn't want me at the funeral.
Why?
He decided to take another woman to the funeral instead of me.
Hang on. Another woman?
Yep. I guess you were right about the whole cheating idea. I just can't believe he had the gall to take her to his father's funeral. How could he disrespect me like that?
Because he's a horrible person. That's how. Have you talked to him about it yet?
No. I didn't want to make a scene at the funeral. I couldn't do that to Hope. That's why I left instead.
That's fair. But I'd talk to him ASAP. You deserve to know the truth.
You're right. I'll message him in a little bit and find out what's happening.
Keep me updated. And if you need me to come and kick his ass, I will do so happily.
Thanks, Paige. I'll let you know if I need you to do that. Anthony, we need to talk.
Yeah, we do. I thought I told you not to come to the funeral. I didn't want you there.
Is that because you wanted to take your little girlfriend instead? Yeah, I noticed the blonde on your arm today. In fact, in the dress she was wearing, if you could even call it that, as it hardly covered her top half. I think everyone saw your girlfriend today.
Oh, you're so funny. I know you're just jealous that you look nothing like Angela, that she's so much prettier than you. She's better than you in every way, and you can't stand that, can you?
If you think that I am jealous of your little bimbo, then you're wrong. I mean, I think I've got more brain cells in my pinky finger than she does in her entire head. That's nothing to be jealous of.
Well, whatever. You didn't have to get my mom involved.
What? What are you on about? I never said anything to your mom. I didn't want to upset her more than she already was today.
Well, she had a few choice things to say to me after you left the wake.
Ever think that perhaps she didn't appreciate you bringing your girlfriend, who she probably had no idea who she was, to your dad's funeral? It was a time to be respectful, and you were anything but respectful. You brought drama to the service that didn't need to be there.
Uh-huh, sure. I bet you just can't stand the fact that I found someone less shrill and demanding than you. You can't stand the fact that I'm happy.
You know what? If she makes you happy, then good for you. But I am done with you and your horrible and disrespectful attitude towards me. I have been a good wife, and this is how you repay me? By embarrassing me in front of your whole family?
I told you not to go to the funeral. You only have yourself to blame for what's happened today.
Actually, I have you to blame for today. You are the one who was selfish and cowardly. If you wanted to end things with me, then you should have said so. Instead, you simply hoped you could get away with cheating on me.
Well,
And the fact that you thought that your mom would be okay with what you did is completely idiotic as well. I don't know if you noticed, but me and Hope get along quite well, and if her reaction is anything to go by, she isn't pleased at all with you.
Well, it doesn't matter. My mom will come around to me eventually.
She's already kicked you out of her house, just like I have, hasn't she?
Huh?
Yeah, all of your stuff is on the sidewalk, and you're not welcome back in my house again.
But...
Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'll be sending you the divorce papers soon. See ya.
Jenny!
After discovering Anthony's infidelity, I wasted no time in sending for divorce papers. I thankfully owned the house, so I was able to throw him out with no repercussions. With nowhere to go, as his mom refused to let him stay at hers, Anthony was forced to move in with his new girlfriend. Sadly for him, she lived in a horrible little rundown apartment. She also decided that she didn't want to work now that she had a boyfriend, so Anthony was forced to make all of the money for the two of them. As for me and Hope, we actually kept in contact, as we both considered each other as family. Even though things didn't work out between me and Anthony, I was incredibly grateful to still have Hope in my life.
Effie, I can't believe you would do such a thing. How could you lie to my sister just so you won't have to take care of our baby? Did you really have to go that far?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't you dare try and act ignorant here. You left Cindy with Diana, didn't you? She's just 2 weeks old. Why would you do that? Newborn babies are to be handled with love and care. You know that.
Honey, it seems there's a mix-up somewhere. I didn't take Cindy anywhere.
Don't lie to me, okay? I'm disappointed that you'll put the life of our newborn baby in danger just so you can hang around and do nothing. She's too young for you to leave her alone. Lying to my sister that you're sick? That's despicable.
Just stop with all this, okay? I'm innocent of whatever it is you're accusing me of. Cindy has never left the house since she was born. You know that very well. The only place I've taken her is to the hospital.
More lies! I know she's with Diana right now. You've been exposed, so just give up already.
Doug, Cindy is not with Diana. She's right here with me. Matter of fact, she's sleeping right in front of me.
What? That's a lie.
Fine. Give me a minute. I'll take a picture of her and send it to you. Can you see her now? You can look at the timestamp if you're not convinced.
Hold on, Cindy's really with you?
Of course. Who else will she be with?
I thought she was with Diana.
I can't believe this. How could you think I'll do such a thing when I'm perfectly fine? You came in guns blazing, shooting off accusations, and didn't even give me a chance to explain myself. You should know me better, Doug. I'm disappointed in you.
You're disappointed? Well, now you know how it feels. This is the exact way I felt last week when you accused me of cheating and refused to believe me.
What? How can you bring that up now? You know they're two different things.
Not really. You believed I cheated no matter what I said. I've been trying to convince you, but you don't even want to talk about it anymore. Why won't you just believe that I'll never hurt you like that?
Please, can we not do this now? We have more pressing matters, like why you believed Cindy was with Diana.
Diana told me herself. She called me over an hour ago asking that we hire a nanny because taking care of Cindy on her own was beginning to affect her work. She believes you're sick and in the hospital. She really wants to help, but taking care of Cindy is too much for her. She even offered to pay half the nanny's fees.
None of these make sense. I never told her I was sick and I never gave Cindy to her.
Are you saying she's lying?
If she was lying, it wouldn't be so bad. But if she was saying the truth, then she's with a baby she believes to be Cindy. I have to talk to her right now, Doug. I need to find out what is really going on here. Diana, I've been calling your line for over an hour, but you've not been answering. Is everything okay?
Hi. Everything is fine. I was in a Zoom meeting and couldn't answer your call. I only just managed to get Cindy to sleep, so I wanted to use the free time to catch up on work. Effie, is this about me calling Doug? I'm sorry about it, considering everything you're going through. But this is just too much for me to handle. Mom would have loved to help, but she's too busy with her volunteering obligations. I had no choice but to ask Doug. We can get a nanny to take care of Cindy until you're out of the hospital. I'll even foot half of the fees. I don't mind.
I'm not sick, Diana. I'm not even at the hospital.
What? What do you mean?
Do you really have a baby there with you?
Of course I do. I'm with Cindy. I've been taking care of her since you got admitted to the hospital 3 days ago.
Diana, that's not possible. Cindy is right here with me. She's never left my side since she was born. There's no way the baby you're with is Cindy.
What? Is this a joke or what? Please, I don't like this.
I don't recall ever telling you I was sick.
It wasn't you, it was Dad. He was the one that handed the baby to me. He told me complications from the delivery arose after you were discharged. You had to be rushed to the hospital to save your life. He told me not to call you or Doug because you both wouldn't be able to answer. I've been scared since then, Effie. Everything went so great with the delivery, so I couldn't understand what caused the complications. I even went to the hospital and didn't find you. Dad then told me you were transferred somewhere else. Effie, are you saying that you're okay?
I'm fit as a fiddle. Nothing happened to me, and I was never rushed to the hospital. I'm sorry, Diana, but I don't think your father was entirely truthful to you. Cindy is right here, so the baby with you definitely belongs to someone else.
I don't understand. Why would he do something like this?
I don't know. He lied about me and Cindy, and that's so not cool. He made you take care of a baby thinking she was Cindy, and that's just sick. Is he home right now?
No, he went out early this morning. Mom isn't home either.
Doug and I will be coming over soon to get a better grasp of what's happening here.
Okay then, I'll be expecting you.
Hi, Doug? Are you there?
Effie, sorry I had to cut our call so abruptly. I can't take any more calls for now. I can only chat.
No problem. I already told you everything Diana said to me. I really can't understand why your father would do such a thing. Doesn't make sense at all. We really need to clear up the confusion. Can you come with me so things don't get out of hand?
Out of hand? Nah, I'm sure you can handle it perfectly.
Come on, Doug.
You don't need me there. Besides, I'm busy with work and I don't know when I'll be done. Just go. When it's over, you'll tell me all about it.
Work? Is it really because of work you don't want to come with me?
What do you mean?
There's another reason you're refusing to come along. I know it.
You're right. It's not work. You're pissed at me and you no longer trust me. Ever since we started fighting, it seems we lost our chemistry. I know that if you and I go there, it'll only lead to more fights between us, which is something I'm trying to avoid.
Huh? Are you saying that all this is my fault? Do I have to remind you of how exactly you hurt me? You cheated on me while I was heavily pregnant and also soon after I gave birth. You claimed you loved me, yet you didn't hesitate to jump into the bed of another woman.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never cheated on you. I swear it.
So then, explain the female underwear I saw in your wardrobe. What about the contraceptive pills I found in your drawer, huh? You're not a woman, so there's no way you're the one taking those pills. They're not mine either. So what do you have to say for yourself?
I don't know how those things got there. You have to believe me. I love you so much and I'll never hurt you. Why is it so hard for you to believe me?
The evidence is as clear as day. I know how much weight I added due to the pregnancy, and I'm sure that's why you no longer find me attractive. So no. While I carried our child and labored to bring her into the world, you were cheating. Do you even have any idea how painful it is?
You see what I'm always saying? You never believe me. No matter how many times you bring this up, my story will never change. I never cheated on you, and that's a fact. Go on to my parents' house and find out what's happening. You and I will talk later.
As you wish.
No need to wait up for me. I'll be coming home late.
As you wish. You cheat. I knew it. Even with the evidence, you lied to my face. You really have no shame, do you?
Not this again. Thought you went to see Diana.
I'm there right now, and I've seen why you didn't want to come with me to see the baby. That's because it's yours, right?
What do you mean?
Don't lie to me, Doug. The baby is yours. I know it. She's a spitting image of you. I can't believe this.
Is this a joke or something? The only baby I have is Cindy. What is all this you're saying?
You really played me for a fool, Doug. I believed you cheated because of my pregnancy, but after seeing this baby, it's clear that you were cheating even before I got pregnant. How could you do this to me?
No, this is not true. I never cheated on you. And I have no other child except Cindy. You have to believe me.
Huh? Fine. You still want to lie, huh? Let me send you a picture. Can you see her now? Do you see the uncanny resemblance you have to the baby?
See, this is all confusing, but I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation for it all.
Yeah, I know the explanation. You cheated on me and got your mistress pregnant at the same time I also fell pregnant. Then you used your father to trick Diana into carrying of your baby, thinking you could keep it from me. You had the audacity to pretend to be mad at me when you chatted me up today. You knew everything, yet you lashed at me like I was some foolish girl who didn't know how to care for her own child. I can't believe I fell for another one of your tricks again. I feel so used.
This is getting way out of hand, Effie. Was it my father who told you the baby was mine? Did he tell you I gave him the baby?
No, he's not home. Only your mom and Diana are here. I deduced it all myself. The moment I laid eyes on the baby girl, I knew at once that she was yours. Your secret is exposed, Doug. I'm dealing with your lies no more.
You know what? I'm coming there right now.
What? You said you have work to do.
Yeah, I do. But my marriage is crumbling right now, and I have to do something before I lose it. You and Cindy are more important to me, and I can't lose either of you. So just hang tight there. I'm coming to meet you.
Hi, honey. How are you doing? I woke up this morning and found you had already gone off to work. You didn't wake me with a kiss like you used to. Are you still mad at me? I'm sorry I fell for your father's tricks.
Anyone could have fallen for them. My father gave it a lot of thought, and he would have succeeded if we had not been careful. I'm glad I was there when he came home last night. That way, we were able to get to the bottom of the matter.
Last night was really nerve-wracking. I can't believe your father is capable of doing something like that. The baby belongs to him, but he tried to pass it off as yours. And the great lengths he went to achieve this is really scary. He planted the undies and contraceptive pills in your wardrobe and drawer. He wanted me to find them, knowing that I would suspect you. That was just wicked of him. He planted them when he came to see Cindy. Throughout that day, he was smiling and laughing with us, yet his mind was dark as he plotted to destroy our marriage. I'd never forgive him for this.
You're not the only one who feels that way, honey. I can't even begin to imagine what my mom is going through right now. This betrayal from my father hit her really hard. She never saw it coming. Things just didn't go my father's way at all. His mistress got pregnant, but she didn't want to be a mother. So the moment she gave birth, she dumped the baby with him and ran off. Instead of coming forward with the truth, he tried to pass the baby off as mine and destroy my marriage in the process. This is what made it so painful. Things would never have gone this bad if he told Mom from the beginning. He took it all too far and it crumbled to dust.
Honey, I'm really sorry I didn't believe you. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Effie, I'm not mad at you. The evidence was pretty convincing, and if I were in your shoes, I might have reacted the same way. I'm just too hurt that no matter the number of times I tried to tell you I didn't do it, you never believed me.
I'm truly sorry. Thinking you cheated dealt a huge blow to my self-esteem. I believed it was because I gained so much weight during pregnancy and you didn't find me attractive, so I didn't even try to hear your side of the story. I love you, Doug, and thank you for staying by my side despite how I acted through it all.
Come on, I've forgiven you already. None of this is your fault. It's all my father's doing. He said that if you believed the child was mine, you'd be willing to take care of it, which was why he concocted such an elaborate scheme. However, he didn't count on Diana getting fed up. If she'd not called me yesterday, his plan would have worked. Thankfully, that's not the case.
Honey, I'm really happy that you and I have made up. I've missed you so much, and I promise to make it up to you today. I'll cook your favorite meal for dinner. We'll be having a great time as a family. Just you, me, and Cindy.
Nice. I can't wait to come back home. I'm also glad the fight is over. It was killing me inside that I was losing you, and there was nothing I could do about it.
I would never distrust your words again. I promise you, from today, you'll have all my trust.
Hi, Effie. I'm sorry I missed your calls earlier this evening. I had to take Mom to the doctor.
What? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Yesterday was really stressful for her and it affected her health, but she has stabilized now.
My God. I'm still reeling from the shock of everything your father did. How could he do such a thing to your mother? She didn't deserve to be treated that way.
I'm sure he didn't care about all that when he was scheming. I should also apologize to you, though. I should have known at once that the baby wasn't yours. It's just that when I saw the resemblance, it didn't even cross my mind that it was not Cindy. So, I'm sorry.
Come on, there was no way you could have known. Babies all look alike, and what you did was an honest mistake, so don't beat yourself up for it.
I guess you have a point. It's just annoying that my mom has to go through so much because of him. Last night, I learned that this was not the first time she caught him cheating. She promised him that if he did it again, she would leave him. He then swore never to cheat again, but here we are.
I guess that's why he went to such lengths to hide his affair. He knew your mom would never forgive him.
Exactly. She's already kicked him out, and tomorrow I'll go with her to her lawyers so she can file for divorce. She has already spoken to Doug about it, and we're both in support of the move.
I am as well. My father-in-law deserves everything that's coming to him. He didn't care about ruining my marriage, so I don't care what happens to him either.
He has been begging for her since, but my mom is having none of it. She's fed up with his lies and just wants to move on with her life.
That's good. She deserves that much after all he put her through. So, where is he right now?
He went to stay in the house his mistress used to live in before she ran off. I really don't know how he would cope because Mom basically took care of everything for him. He would find it hard to live on his own. Even worse now that he's with a child.
I'm sure he'll figure it out. I'm just glad that this matter has finally been settled and we can all move on with our lives. That's what's most important.
You're right, Effie.
Good night. Good night, Diana. A few months later, the divorce was finalized and my father-in-law was forced to live on his own with his newborn baby. He kept asking for forgiveness, begging to come back into our lives, but we couldn't risk trusting him again after what he did. He remained at his lover's house, and to cater to his needs, he was forced to seek employment. As for the rest of us, we've never been happier and closer. Cindy is crawling now, and she rarely stays in one place. I love my husband dearly, and I'm positive that the future is filled with possibilities. I'm ready to experience it all